Today I'm going to show you how to make this one-pot tteokbokki called JeukSuk-Tteokbokki. You prepare all the ingredients in a pot and you cook it at tableside. This one-pot tteokbokki is big enough to serve 4 people, and I guarantee you that any tteokbokki lovers will be completely satisfied with this one-pot tteokbokki. So good. Make sure to watch to the end because I'm going to show you how to take your leftover tteokbokki sauce and turn it into this wet tteokbokki rice. Oh yeah, you definitely do not want to miss out on that. Get ready to host tteokbokki dinner parties at home with your friends and family. 오늘의 레시피, 간단하고 아주 맛있는 즉석 떡볶이 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Oh my God, it's so good. It's perfect for me. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. The ingredient list is also available in the description box below, as well as the Korean ingredients that you could order online. So we need these rice cakes called GaRaeTteok for our tteokbokki, and we need about 500 gram-ish. Now, if you're using GaRaeTteok that comes in these packagings, you need to pre-soak them in cold water. Why? Because these are rock hard, because they've been dehydrated and vacuum sealed. So they need to soak in cold water for about a good 10-15 minutes. Now, if you're using fresh GaRaeTteok or homemade GaRaeTteok, you do not need to pre-soak them in cold water. Now, if you want to learn how to make GaRaeTteok from scratch, I have a recipe for that, so you could check it out, and the video will be linked in the description box below. And we also need some 당면 noodles. These are sweet potato starch noodles, aka glass noodles. Yes, these are the noodles to make the dish japchae that everyone loves. We need about 50 grams of 당면. And we're gonna place our dried 당면 in a baking pan like so. And then we're just gonna wet it with some hot water on top like that. Then we're gonna add some cold water, so enough so that the noodles are fully submerged. Now, if you have any stubborn noodles that are peeking above the water, take a plate and then just place it on top so it keeps everything submerged in water. And we just want to let this hang out for about good 10-15 minutes or until the noodles are bendy. Alternatively, you could also add 쫄면. 쫄면 is your super chewy noodles, so you could use that instead. And these guys do not require any pre-soaking in water. To make our tteokbokki seasoning sauce, we need 2 tablespoons of gochujang. And gochujang is your fermented red pepper paste. This part's optional. We need 1 tablespoon of fermented black bean paste called chunjang. And chunjang is what's used to make everyone's favorite dish, jjajangmyeon. And if you don't have chunjang, you could also use 볶음짜장, which is basically chunjang that's been seasoned and stir-fried in oil. So when you add this, your tteokbokki sauce becomes extra thick and just really delicious. And of course, if you don't have this, just skip it. Alternatively, you could also buy these instant ramyeon jjajang, which comes with this wet jjajang sauce. I want you to use that instead if you can get one of these ramyeons. And we need 1 tablespoon of Korean soy sauce. You could use all-purpose Korean soy sauce, 양조간장, or you could use 진간장, which is a bit stronger, brewed soy sauce. And 1 tablespoon of medium, that's Korean cooking wine. If you can't have alcohol, skip it, or add 1 tablespoon of your favorite white wine or champs. 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of finely ground gochugaru, and half tablespoon of coarse ground gochugaru. So the difference between fine and coarse is that the fine will instantly turn your soup or broth into a bright red color. But if you don't have both, just use either one. And for those who like your tteokbokki less spicy, just add less than half the amount that I just added here. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now, if you like your tteokbokki sweeter, add another tablespoon of brown sugar, or you could also use corn syrup too, or you could also use 물엿, which is rice syrup. and half tablespoon of sogogi dashida. This is beef bouillon powder. Vegan friends use yeondu. Just make sure tteokbokki tastes like restaurant quality or MSG instead. And here's my secret ingredient to make your tteokbokki seasoning paste extra delicious. We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of extra fermented kimchi liquid. Don't tell the others, it's my secret. 신김치 국물을 넣으면 떡볶이의 국물 맛이 더 개운하고 맛있습니다. Then just mix everything up so that it looks like this. Ah, it smells so good. All right, let's have a quick taste test. I'm speechless. Oh, that is so good. You can make this ahead of time, and if you let this ferment in the fridge for 24 hours or even up to a month, this will taste even better. Using a wide, shallow pot, we need half of a medium-sized onion. Make sure to break it up. We need 4 scallions. You could also use teppa, which are those big, large green onions. And the other 2 cut into 1.5 inch in length. And about 200 gram-ish of green cabbage. I love extra cabbage in my tteokbokki, but if you don't, just add less. Place our green cabbage right here in the center. Half a stick of carrots. And we need Korean fish cakes, 어묵. Not all Asian fish cakes are the same, so you must use Korean fish cakes. If you are not a fan of fish cakes, you could add thin slices of Spam instead. Vegan friends, use any salty vegan sausages instead. Cut them into any size of your choice. And our 어묵 goes on the side right here. So the 어묵 adds so much of that delicious flavor to our tteokbokki broth. Hot dogs or mini sausages are a must. I'm gonna add about 120 gram-ish of these mini sausages. Vegan friends, again, use vegan sausage. Now, you could cut your hot dogs or sausages into any shape you prefer, but I'm gonna cut them into accordion style. So you wanna put chopsticks on both ends to prevent the knife from going all the way through. And you just wanna make slits like that, going across. So it looks like this. So when they cook, they'll expand. Then our sausage hot dogs on the other side. Then our GaRaeTteok that's been soaking. Just gonna put it right here. So when it comes to tableside tteokbokki, the actual rice cakes, GaRaeTteok is not the main star ingredient. It's really the extras and the extra noodles that we're gonna add to it, and our 당면 noodles. So you just wanna soak it to a point where you could pick it up and it's just bendy like this. That's it. And then we're gonna place it on this side. And here I have my homemade kimchi dumplings, kimchi mandu. If you wanna learn how to make this, I have a video recipe on it, as well as the beef mandu, gogi mandu, and the video link will be in the description box below. So these are frozen mandu, so you could also use fried mandu, whatever you like, really. So you just want to kind of put it in there, nestled in on the side of the pot like that. And last, we need to add our ramen, instant ramen. So highly recommend using Korean ramen. And I'm going to add the noodles right here on the side. And a lot of people also add their ramen powder packets to the tteokbokki, but I'm not going to because I like the taste without it, but you could certainly give it a try if you are interested. And we're gonna pour our seasoning sauce right in the center. So you could add all of it now or reserve some and you could add it later if you want your tteokbokki sauce to come out a little bit milder in taste. Then we're gonna add our scallions right here. So the scallions add so much flavor to our tteokbokki, so be generous with it. And our carrot slices. We're gonna nestle them right here next to our mandu. And there we have it. Now to cook our 1 pot tteokbokki at tableside, you need one of these portable gas stoves, and you could buy it at any Korean supermarket. Just make sure to buy the one with the highest BTU. You open it, that's the butane, and then you close it, then you lock it, then you turn it on. Now you could order these online and I'll have the link in the description box below. Here I have about 1 liter of dashi yuksu, which is basically dried anchovy broth, which is so easy to make. And if you want to learn how to make that, make sure to check out my kalguksu knife cut noodle recipe, and the link will be in the description box below. And we're just gonna pour our dashi yuksu in here. Now you might need to add a little more liquid later on as this boils. So I want you to set the heat to high and cook this until it starts boiling. Do you hear that sound? That is the sound of happiness, tteokbokki happiness. Once it starts boiling like that, we're gonna add our hard-boiled eggs like that. The fun part of having JeukSuk-Tteokbokki is all the extra toppings that you get to pile on. That's what makes this so special and fun to eat. And then here I have 1 tablespoon of butter that we're just gonna add to the top and let that butter melt with our delicious tteokbokki broth. You see that? Oh, you know it's gonna be good. Okay, so the fun part of doing this at tableside is everyone gets to kind of participate. So you could pick up the broth. Oh, that looks good already. Tteokbokki broth is a bit on the brown side because we added the black bean paste, 볶음짜장, and then you kind of break up the butter and our seasoning sauce, mix it all up, and then you start spreading the love like that. So this is when you start eating. Our tteok is done. Look at our pretty accordion sausage. Look at that. So this is the fun part. You just start eating now, and then we just want to make sure our ramyeon gets some soaking time so it cooks. And as the liquid evaporates, you could always add more broth or water. Our heat remains at high right now. You know, this took less than 5 minutes on high heat to lower to like medium low, like that, and start digging away. Do you hear that sound? OMG, this tteokbokki, it's perfuming my kitchen. My kitchen smells so delicious. We always have to start with the broth, right? Make sure you like it the way you like it. Oh my God, it's so good. It's perfect for me. It's not too terribly spicy. You can make it spicier, and I would add jalapeno peppers or any spicy fresh peppers if you want it really spicy, but it's not sweet, and some people like it really sweet, so you could add more sugar. There's actually a method to eating this. The first thing you want to eat are the DangMyeon noodles. You see that? These guys cook so fast and they get bloated super fast. So if you don't eat them soon, they will literally fall apart. And then eat the ramen noodles next. Look at that. That's what makes this JeukSuk-Tteokbokki so fun, because you get to eat all this extra toppings and then you eat the tteok as your secondary option. I would eat the DangMyeon noodles and the ramen together at the same time. Lips smacking good. Oh wow, that is delicious, delicious. Then after the noodles, I will go for my sausage, and oh yeah, with the tteok and the sausage is my next item to eat. Oh wow, if that doesn't look good to you, I don't know. Look at that. Our kimchi mandu stuffing is drenched in our tteokbokki sauce. And my other favorite combination is fish cakes with carrots and scallions and the cabbage together. So good, so good. And then, of course, our hard-boiled egg. Look at that, drenched in our tteokbokki sauce. Yes, that's the theme. Completely drenched in our delicious tteokbokki sauce. Okay, so once you're done eating most of your tteokbokki and the toppings, this leftover stuff, hold on to it, because we're gonna make it into delicious tteokbokki rice. Set your heat to high. Then I want you to go in with your kitchen shears and cut up everything that's left over in here into bite-sized pieces. And this mandu too. It looks messy, but folks, trust me, this is so good together. Then to this, we're gonna add about half a cup of kimchi that I chopped up. with my kitchen shears. And then we're gonna add our shredded cabbage and minced scallions. And then we're just gonna mix this up. If you need a little more liquid, then add some more water or chicken stock at this point. And then we're gonna add our cooked Korean rice. So I have about 2 cups of cooked rice in here. And we're just gonna break this up and just mix it all up. So this isn't really fried rice, it's just more of a wet, spicy rice. So once everything's kind of mixed up like this, it's basically done. And then the only other thing to add is our kim crumbles. So you want to just break them up, tear them apart like that, and just sprinkle it on top. Then you want to lower your heat or turn it off completely, and then just mix everything up. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell the kimchi sizzling. I know it looks messy, but trust me folks, this is so delicious. Trust me, you want to eat this. And this is optional, just a tiny drizzle of sesame oil. Mix it all up. Oh, now, wow, the fragrance of the sesame oil, amazing. Bon appetit, everyone. Honestly, I don't know which one I love more, the tteokbokki or this tteokbokki rice. They're both so good. So you have to have it both ways like this. It's a little spicy, but in a good way. I actually did the same recipe about 5 years ago. So if you want to check out my video from long time ago where I look so serious, but deep inside I am so nervous. When I watch my old videos, I cringe. Now, tteokbokki is made in so many different ways. So if you want to check out more tteokbokki recipes, make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper and select the playlist tab and select Korean rice cakes tteokbokki recipe playlist, and I will see you there. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, I want to kindly ask you to click on that thumbs up icon and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you have not done so. 여러분, 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.